Hello, New York Yankees fans. We have brand new exclusive videos and the latest news for you. Before we get started, we'd like to invite you to join our channel and give this video a like. It's crucial to get exclusive access to the latest updates. The baseball world was shaken this week as Anthony Rizzo, one of the most respected figures in the sport, seemingly broke his silence in a candid outburst that has set off alarm bells throughout the New York Yankees organization. The veteran first baseman, known for his calm demeanor and leadership both on and off the field, reportedly expressed feelings of frustration and a lack of appreciation during a private team meeting, remarks that somehow leaked to the press and social media. Fans immediately reacted, some defending Rizzo's candor, while others questioned the timing and possible motives behind such statements. Rumors began to swirl around the clubhouse, suggesting that tensions have been simmering for months, fueled by inconsistent playing time, managerial decisions, and perhaps even internal politics that many outsiders could only speculate about. The Yankees, a franchise accustomed to the glare of public scrutiny, now face the delicate challenge of managing both player morale and public perception, all while remaining competitive in a season that has already seen its share of unexpected twists and dramatic moments. Analysts are already speculating on how this situation might evolve, whether it could affect Rizzo's future with the team, and if other players might also feel emboldened to voice their own frustrations in the wake of his comments. Sources close to the organization claim that Rizzo's statements were not made in anger, but rather as an honest expression of his disappointment, highlighting a perceived disconnect between his contributions on the field and the recognition, or lack thereof, that he receives from management and media alike. In a sport where numbers and statistics often speak louder than words, Rizzo's performance has consistently ranked him among the elite first basemen in the league, yet whispers within the clubhouse suggest that his presence may not be fully appreciated in the way he deserves. The timing of his outburst is particularly notable, as the Yankees navigate a challenging stretch of games with pressure mounting from both fans and analysts. Speculation about trade possibilities, contract renegotiations, or even a sudden shift in the team's leadership structure has become the subject of heated online debates, fueled by every snippet of information that surfaces. Social media platforms exploded with commentary, memes, and threads trying to decode the underlying tensions, creating a sense of anticipation as fans await the next official statement from the Yankees. The atmosphere around the team has shifted perceptibly, with every practice, press conference, and public appearance now being scrutinized for clues that might reveal the future of Rizzo's relationship with the organization. Adding to the intrigue, insiders suggest that Rizzo has quietly met with veteran teammates to discuss his concerns, seeking solidarity and perhaps testing the waters for a broader conversation about player appreciation and recognition. This has fueled speculation that the Yankees' clubhouse dynamic could be more complicated than previously assumed, with potential factions forming based on differing perspectives on leadership, playing time, and team strategy. Observers have noted subtle changes in body language during games and interviews, as well as cryptic social media activity that fans are eagerly analyzing for hints. While management has publicly downplayed the situation, emphasizing team unity and focus, the rumors persist and continue to grow, highlighting the fine line organizations walk when handling star players and sensitive internal issues. Betting markets, fan forums, and sports podcasts have all become mini hotbeds of speculation, with theories ranging from Rizzo being used as leverage in future trades to a possible public reconciliation that could shift media narratives in unexpected ways. With each passing day, the story gains layers, suggesting that what began as a private expression of frustration could have ramifications far beyond what anyone initially imagined, potentially influencing not only the Yankees season, but the broader perception of team culture within Major League Baseball. What makes this situation even more compelling is the context in which it unfolds. The Yankees, a team with a storied history of success and high expectations, are no strangers to media scrutiny, yet the candid nature of Rizzo's comments has struck a particularly resonant chord. Analysts point out that veteran players rarely voice dissatisfaction publicly, especially in a market as intense and high-pressure as New York. This has led to widespread debate about the role of player agency and the importance of mental well-being in professional sports, with some commentators praising Rizzo for his honesty, while others question whether such transparency could disrupt team cohesion. Meanwhile, fans and journalists alike are dissecting his career statistics, leadership qualities, and community contributions to argue whether the first baseman's perception of being undervalued aligns with reality, or if it represents a broader commentary on how even established stars can feel overlooked in the modern sports landscape. Each new game, interview, and report adds more fuel to the fire, creating a narrative that seems to grow more intricate and charged with emotion by the day. The media circus surrounding this story is showing no signs of slowing, ensuring that Rizzo's words will continue to reverberate across headlines, sports shows, and social media threads long after the initial outburst. Meanwhile, whispers about potential internal negotiations and management responses have also intensified, with sources claiming that discussions behind closed doors are ongoing. It is said that team executives are weighing multiple options, from offering public reassurances to Rizzo, adjusting his role on the team, or even exploring trade scenarios that could satisfy both the player and the franchise's strategic goals. The delicate balancing act reflects the high stakes involved, as any misstep could exacerbate tension, influence player performance, or affect fan perception during a crucial point in the season. Social media analytics indicate that engagement on topics surrounding Rizzo and the Yankees has skyrocketed, suggesting that public interest in this saga is at an all-time high, and every rumor, tweet, and report is dissected with relentless intensity. Meanwhile, the narrative has grown to encompass not just Rizzo, but the broader questions of leadership, communication, and recognition within elite sports organizations, raising the possibility that this moment could become a case study for future sports management discussions. Each passing day brings more conjecture, more analysis, and more speculation, creating an atmosphere in which nearly every statement, action, and decision is scrutinized for hidden meaning or strategic implication. Adding another layer to the story, rival teams and players have reportedly been monitoring the situation closely, as whispers of Rizzo's dissatisfaction could influence future negotiations, trades, or even inspire similar sentiments among other players. Pundits speculate that the ripple effects may extend beyond New York, potentially altering the dynamics of free agency, team culture, and even league-wide perceptions of player treatment and management strategies. The timing and intensity of the media coverage have created a feedback loop, where speculation feeds further speculation, and every minor development is magnified, ensuring that Rizzo's candid remarks continue to dominate sports conversations. In this charged atmosphere, even casual observers are becoming invested, offering opinions, predictions, and critiques that further fuel the narrative. What initially began as a simple expression of frustration has evolved into a complex web of rumors, assumptions, and media speculation that could have long-lasting implications not only for Anthony Rizzo, but for the Yankees organization and the broader baseball landscape, creating a story that is both riveting and unpredictable in equal measure. As the days pass, insiders suggest that the tension surrounding Anthony Rizzo has begun to subtly influence the mood in the Yankees clubhouse, creating a ripple effect that is felt not just among players but also coaching staff, front office executives, and even support personnel. Observers report that some teammates are beginning to quietly reassess their own positions, weighing how their contributions are recognized and whether similar frustrations might be simmering beneath the surface. This environment has sparked intense speculation on social media, where fans and analysts debate the potential consequences for team cohesion, questioning whether the Yankees can maintain their competitive edge while managing internal discord. Some commentators argue that Rizzo's willingness to speak out may empower other players to express their own concerns, potentially leading to a shift in the traditional power dynamics between athletes and management. Meanwhile, others warn that such candidness, while understandable, could risk creating divisions within a team that thrives on unity and collective focus. Each practice, press conference, and media appearance is now meticulously analyzed for subtle signals of tension, with reporters and commentators seeking to detect even the smallest indications that Rizzo's frustrations might influence the team's performance. Trade rumors, or future negotiations, transforming a single outburst into a story of ongoing intrigue that seems to expand with every passing day. Reports also indicate that front office executives have convened multiple confidential meetings to address the situation, exploring options that range from reaffirming Rizzo's importance publicly to adjusting long-term plans for the team's roster and leadership structure. Sources close to management suggest that these discussions are highly sensitive, as any misstep could escalate the situation or trigger public backlash, intensifying scrutiny from both fans and media outlets. The complexity of the scenario is compounded by the fact that Rizzo is widely regarded not only for his on-field performance, but also for his leadership, philanthropic work, and ability to influence younger teammates, making the stakes of any decision about his future significantly higher. Meanwhile, speculation about potential trade opportunities or renegotiated contracts continues to circulate, fueling debates across sports forums, podcasts, and social media channels. Fans dissect player statistics, contract details, and historical precedents in search of clues, often blending fact with conjecture to support their theories. This climate of uncertainty has created an atmosphere in which every statement, gesture, and action by Rizzo or the Yankees organization is scrutinized, amplified, and interpreted through the lens of ongoing rumors, highlighting the intricate interplay between player expression, team management, and public perception in modern professional sports. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. Adding another layer of intrigue, industry insiders report that rival teams are closely monitoring Rizzo's situation, recognizing that his public frustrations could influence the broader market for elite first basemen, free agents, and trade negotiations. Executives from other organizations are said to be analyzing how the Yankees handle the matter, potentially using the outcome as a strategic benchmark for their own roster and negotiation decisions. This dynamic has transformed what might have been an internal team issue into a league-wide point of interest, with speculation about Rizzo's next move dominating conversations among agents, analysts, and fans alike. The narrative has expanded to include hypothetical scenarios ranging from mid-season trades to future contract renegotiations, with each development feeding further conjecture. Social media engagement metrics show an unprecedented spike in discussions specifically related to Rizzo's public comments, reflecting the fascination and anxiety surrounding a star player expressing dissatisfaction in real time. The result is a story that has evolved far beyond a simple outburst, becoming a complex interplay of rumor, strategy, and public perception, where every detail, whether confirmed or speculative, takes on amplified significance in shaping the narrative surrounding one of baseball's most high-profile figures. Meanwhile, analysts have begun to debate the potential implications for team culture and leadership dynamics within the Yankees organization. Some suggest that Rizzo's candor could catalyze positive change, inspiring more open communication between players and management and fostering a renewed emphasis on player well-being and recognition. Others warn that unresolved tensions may undermine cohesion, affecting morale and performance at a critical point in the season. Sports psychologists and commentators weigh in, examining how veteran players like Rizzo navigate the pressures of performance expectations, public scrutiny, and internal team politics, creating a multidimensional story that extends well beyond statistics and box scores. This situation underscores the delicate balance that professional organizations must strike between supporting individual expression and maintaining collective focus, highlighting the ways in which a single candid remark can reverberate across multiple layers of a high-profile franchise. As fans, analysts, and team insiders continue to speculate, the unfolding narrative around Rizzo becomes a lens through which broader questions about leadership, recognition, and accountability in elite sports are being explored, further intensifying public fascination and engagement with the story. Social media trends indicate that the conversation around Rizzo has taken on a life of its own, with hashtags, threads, and viral posts multiplying as fans attempt to interpret, analyze, and predict the outcome of this ongoing saga. Every minor detail, from a fleeting facial expression during a game to a cryptic comment in an interview, is dissected for hidden meaning, generating a continuous feedback loop of speculation that keeps the story at the forefront of baseball discourse. Influencers, bloggers, and podcasters weigh in, offering theories ranging from potential trades to behind-the-scenes negotiations, creating a sense of anticipation and suspense that rivals any major sports drama. Meanwhile, the Yankees' official communications remain measured and cautious, carefully balancing acknowledgement of Rizzo's contributions with a commitment to team unity, highlighting the challenges organizations face in managing high-profile players under intense public scrutiny. The story has evolved beyond a single player's frustration, becoming a complex, multifaceted narrative that intertwines performance, personality, strategy, and perception, capturing the attention of a diverse and highly engaged audience that thrives on rumor, intrigue, and insider insight. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.